Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your man Earl, episode 270. You know what it is. We are in the middle of a series on value, and guess what? We're going to do a bonus video, and this is the last one. This is the last one. We have done uh, videos, vlogs, episodes on value, where value comes from, and I get this all the time. Earl, why are you always say traditionally? You always say old school. Why do you use these terms? Well, it's because I grew up uh, in the 80s and the 90s. When I mean grew up, I came into business in the 80s and the 90s. Okay, I was already in business in the 2000s. I'm talking about I came up in school in the 80s. I came up in university in the 90s. So I was already in school in those 2 decades, and I was already in business by the time the year 2000 hit. So I was not learning about business in the 2000s. I was already in business, and I was a student in the 2000s, and I still am a student. Okay, and so I always use the word traditionally because here's the reason why. Business does not change. The only thing that changes is how things are done. You might say, well, Earl, that changes. I said, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, business does not change. What changes is how business is done. Okay, well, Earl, I don't agree. All right, that's fine. I'm not here to argue with you. All right. I'm not here to argue. I'm not here to argue with you. So here's my bonus video, episode 270, September 27th, bonus video. We talked about self-image value. We talked about uh, friends and family value. We talked about angel investors value. We talked about venture capitalists value. All right. And now here are the two bonus areas. This is once again, traditionally were the ones I named. And now I'm going to give you uh, two areas that are bonuses. Okay. So, bonus episode on do not let people devalue you. Here it is. Your customers will give you value. Or what do you mean? People who go through your register. This is why you can't let negative people in your mind, in your ear, in your heart, because you may have a great business, and because people are so negative, they will talk you out of your business. Well, Earl, listen to me. Listen to me when I tell you your cash register, your receipts, if you will, determine your value, not your popularity, not how many followers you have, and we're going to get to that next. Your cash register. And this is why when you go into a bank, you go into a credit union, you go sit down in front of an angel investor, you sit down in front of a venture capitalist. What do they ask you for? They ask you for your tax returns. Those are your customers. Okay? Those are your customers. Well, Earl, what's the other bonus? Glad you asked. Now, this is the new one. Okay? And this is the online platform. Online funding platforms. And guess what? I'm not going to name any of them because I don't get a check from any of them. So there are online platforms, online internet apps where you can go set up a page and you can direct people to a certain landing page, and they can literally give you 5, 10, 25, 30, $1,000 towards the value of your idea, towards the value of your business. Well, Earl, isn't that the so-called way? Listen, I've already given you the traditional ways. The last two. Okay, and you can argue customers is traditionally. I would actually put it in the traditional sense. All right, I'm just adding it because you don't hear too many talk. You don't hear too many people talk about your customer. They talk about your taxes. Okay, and we all understand that you could flub your taxes any kind of which way you want. I'm talking about the hard receipts, taking your deposit bag to your bank every day. Okay. So bonus video on value. Do not let people devalue you. You get value from these areas: self-image, your customer, your cash register, your friends and family, your angel investor that's coming in typically between 50,000 and under 500,000. Your venture capitalists are your big boys. They come in no less than $1 million. Some of them represent a conglomerate or a group of people. Sometimes it's a central or a sole venture capitalist. And then the modern, when I mean modern, the last 25 years, you have online funding platforms where you can go to a certain platform or website and you could put in your business, and you could point people to where they could give to you. It's your man Earl, episode 270, bonus video on do not allow people to devalue you, talking about your cash register receipts and your online funding platforms. God bless you. God keep you. You know it. Making it happen. Episode 270. Peace.